Hey, what's up to all my Capricorns out there? So please make sure to get this book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, you can contact me at taron100@yahoo.com. TAOREN100@yahoo.com. Alright, so this book is very good though. It teaches you that those who don't learn from the past are doomed to repeat it in the future. So, the first couple of cards that I got are the Fool, the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Devil. Now, all five of these cards have something to do with each other, because it seems to me as if some of you Capricorns are going after someone in a romantic sense. You want this person to be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your lover. You're interested in them romantically, and unfortunately they're not interested in you, because the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Fool card, but the Fool, Knight of Cups, and King of Pentacles in that order. Well, first and foremost, the King of Pentacles is a Taurus card or it's a Capricorn card. So there you go. The Devil is a Capricorn card as well. The Knight of Cups represents pursuing or going after your passion, your pleasures. And the Fool card is about going into it with no kind of inhibitions whatsoever. Now, unfortunately, because you have this Five of Swords, this Five of Swords, right, represents rejection. And the Devil card isn't necessarily working in your favor, particularly, ironically, because the Devil card, right, is a representation of 15, 1 and 5, which is 6, the supposed devil's number. But the number 15, right, i.e. the devil, is also a representative of passion. So unfortunately, this person is passionately letting you know straightforwardly they're not interested, unfortunately. And what goes on here is that some of you Capricorns have to understand you may like this person, but this person's, unfortunately, they're not interested. Now, when it comes to the aspect of some of you Capricorns may go after a job interest, you may end up getting turned down. I'm just gonna go ahead and not even sugarcoat it. You may end up getting turned down. Happy birthday to my Capricorns, by the way. So with that being said, what goes on here is, let's move on. The next couple of cards that I got are the Emperor, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So what goes on here is, this is a situation where what goes on here is, if this is a job interview, or if this is some sort of new promotion that you may have gotten turned down from, it seems to me as if some of you Capricorns may need to try applying for a different job of your choice, of course, to see if it'll work. Now, for some of you Capricorns who want to get yourself into a love interest, you basically carry yourself with dignity and you move on, because you realize that this person is not interested in you. And then you're going to cause more harm to yourself, right, as the devil, than you are if you just moved on, which is the Ten of Wands. So the next couple of cards that I got are the Ace of Swords, right, the Four of Pentacles, and then you have the Queen of Wands. So this is about not only just moving on, moving forward, right, away from this romantic situation, away from letting go of this job, this job promotion or this job that you may have applied for, but it also represents the Ace of Swords. Now, when we move over, the Ace of Swords is a representation of how, yes, it is also about letting go as well. The Ten of Wands is about letting go, but being angry, having to let go, because the Ten of Wands is a fire It's a fire element card, right? So the swords is an air element card. So what this represents is you letting go, but you letting go in a different way. Where with Ten of Wands is about being angry and letting go, right? The Ace of Swords is about not being angry and letting go and doing your own thing, mentally as well as physically, because it begins in the mental first. So the thing is that the Ace of Swords is not just figuring out what it is that you want as a girlfriend or boyfriend, but it's also about figuring out for yourself, or a job interview, but figuring out for yourself more aspects of who you are. Who are you? What is it that you actually want in detailed form, mind you? What is it you actually want in a relationship? What do you want? What do you want in a job promotion? For some of you who want that job promotion, what do you want? What is the point of you getting to the next step as far as the promotion? What is so good about this promotion? Actually having to be detailed out. And then the Four of Pentacles in this situation is about reflection, understanding, and going through these questions, what it actually means or would have meant to get yourself in a that kind of relationship, or to get yourself into that position, what it actually meant for you in detail. A lot of the times people approach things with a Piscean mentality, where they make these claims, or they think their way in these big grandiose things, but they don't actually understand what they mean. And how you go about doing that is through Virgo. See, that's the axis. That's the axis. Virgo is being detailed, and Pisces represents the collective. So, like, let's just say, for instance, like, let me go ahead and give you an example. And this is important. This example is important to the video. Let me go ahead and give you an example. This example. Some of you Capricorns wanted to get yourself into a relationship, right? But you didn't get into the details, because you saying that you want to get yourself into this relationship. But what does this relationship actually mean to you? Getting into it with this specific person. Why is it so important? And what do you expect to happen? And why do you want these events, these potential events, to have happened? Same thing with the job. Why do you want this job? What does it actually entail? What does the actual job description actually mean? What are you actually doing in this new position that you are aspiring to get to? And what does it actually mean to you? A lot of people have too much self-grandizement and illusion, and not enough actual practicality. And practicality is just means practice. So, and then the Queen of Wands is a representation of just that. Now you have a new sense of self, because fire does represent self. But now you have a new sense of self. To now you understand you're going to do things more deliberately, meaning more meaningful. There's a cause behind it. You understand why you do things more. So you're gonna approach things. For the Capricorns that wanted to get themselves in a relationship, you're gonna approach the getting yourself into a relationship now more so with an intent. Same thing with some of you Capricorns that wanted to get this new job position. You're gonna approach this with a new understanding, with an intent of why you want this new job or new position. All right, so that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.